You will never defeat me!
Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. We're going to be having a look at Challenge Rift 21. Let's hop on in and I'll just have a little talk through this. Now I tried to record this just a moment ago, so I have actually gone through and done the Challenge Rift, but I'll still discuss what I think about the build. It's a bit weird. Firstly, the Templar doesn't have a Templar relic, so they are prone to dying, and yet they have Unity, so a lot of our damage reduction is, I'm 50% if it comes from the follower, but as soon as the follower drops, we start taking a hell of a lot of damage. We've got Arcstone, if I bring up our cube, we've got Arcstone in the cube, so as long as the follower is standing, we're still zinging stuff between us. They've got Storm Shields, Teldron's Hand, and yeah, so they're not massively helpful. We'll close them up and we'll carry on discussing the rest of it. We've got the Armour of Akan, and we've got Akan's Manacles, and we've got Check-in Board and Akan's Leniency. So we've gone for a bit of a Captain America style, this Rift, but there are some obvious omissions. We've got Custodian Riskguard instead of any form of damage reduction or Nemesis races or anything useful. We've got Mempo of Twilight, which is it's reasonable, but Harrington Wasteguard opening a chest grants extra damage. I don't think there's any chests in the rifts, so again that's a bit of a wasted piece. And we've got Restraint, but not Focus, because we've got Creed's Flame. So it's a little bit weird. It plays reasonably well, but you have to play very aggressively. So let's charge on in, and I'll show you kind of what I mean. Because we've got Envious Blade in the cube, we need to be hitting things right from the start with a big crit and killing them as soon as possible. So the original time was 6:05 and I beat it by about 10 seconds last time, which I thought was pretty good. Right, so we're hitting our Armour of Akan, Akarat's Champion, and now we are just trying to charge through and do as much useful as we can before we run out of Akarat's Champion, which we've now done, so we're now retreating, and this is the point where we may actually fail the Rift because we've had to back off already. We need to be playing keep away with these, so we want to try and move on, but as you saw, as soon as the Templar dies, we start taking a lot of damage. So we want this guy to follow us so we can kill him. And then push up through all of these guys. Now it looks like we're ahead on the time, but really we're not. Really we should be further on in the map by this point. So let's do a little charge to help us out there. And there is a conduit pylon just up here, which is going to help us out quite a lot. Now, maybe not the best time to pop Akarat's Champion there, but there is a channeling pylon just here. So I want all of them to be on as often as possible, and that means charging around. We're looking for the next thing, which is just down here. Alright, we want to kill him. Charge around, grab these. We want to push down this way. And in fact, I think we actually just want to push down for this guy. There we go. Let's grab that. And we're going to move on to the next area now. So we've got reasonable... Oh god, no. Don't swarm me. That is the worst. Right. So we had a slight advantage going in here that Akarat's Champion was still active, but these guys are not helpful at all. We can't afford to get surrounded. What we've got to do is... No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't... Ah! Fine. That was the worst. That was actually the worst. Alright, we'll revive Add Our Corpse again. Oh my god, and they're already putting down Frozens, and we've lost Akarat's champion. No, this run has gone to pot. Totally gone to pot. And it all comes down to getting swarmed before you can actually use the various abilities that you got. No. No. You know what? We should just restart the Challenge Rift at this point. Ideally, we want to do it without dying. We want to have good pace through the start. And getting swarmed and surrounded at an inopportune moment can really just take it out. There we go. Grab those, and we're going to push on. We want to get to the next yellow. There we go, got him down. The rest we can ignore. This is going much better. Much, much better. By playing keep away, we keep our shield up a little bit. It's not perfect, but it will certainly help us. Let's charge on, actually. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to hit this and everything. Because it all gives us extra completion percentages. And as we know, there is a channeling pylon just a little bit further on, which will allow us to do the same again and again and again. Grab all those. Push down to this guy. Definitely don't want to be in the middle of all of that. Bang! Right, and we've got a full Steed Charge and Akarat's champion ready for in this bit, which will allow us to get in. And get the murder on. That's what I wanted, right there. Yeah, also we don't have a cheat death skill. This run is already going much better than the previous one. Right, speed pylon, that's going to allow us to play keep away a little bit. Although, we may as well get some extra percentage points on for the moment. What we want to do is we want to find the next big mob. Which is going to be up here somewhere. There they are. I knew they were around here. Oh, missed a tiny bit. And there's some more just up here. Get in on them. Cool. Power pylon will also help. Power pylon lets us just basically go back and have our way with all of them. Oh no! Aha! Alright, fine. We've died, but we're making good enough time that I think we can just revive here. If we back off a little bit. There we go. Come on, let's get him down as well. Okay, I think we can push on to the next zone. 125 left. Yeah, we are making very good time this time. And it's all about knowing how the particular build is supposed to be played. And this build is supposed to be played very aggressively. Oh, that is a lot of things. Right, let's have a healing potion. And now... Kill, 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 kill before they kill us. Nope, they got us. Damn it. Alright, we'll lose a little bit of time. That vortex was the killer. No! Do not be doing your fire chain stuff on me. No! Right. Let's find us some other mobs to kill. Hopefully before this runs out. Okay. Big hits, big hits, big hits. And we'll do what we can, but now we're waiting for Akarats to come back. So it's going to be tight on the time for us to beat what we had before. There we go. Just about. Made it. Made it. And we beat our time. 5:42. I'm pretty happy with that. A great success indeed. Right, so once again, going through the skills. I say once again, you've not actually seen this. Blessed Shield Shattering Throw. It's an interesting choice. It's quite nice, but I'm not sure if I would prefer that or Combust. I think Combust is probably going to be better because of the AoE. Smite, fair enough. I mean, that's all about just keeping this topped up. But that's kind of what Shield Glare is all about. Akarat's Champion, Rally, reduces the cooldown of other abilities by 12 seconds, but we're not really using the other abilities. Sort of the Laws of Valor, because the extra attack speed does help, but it's... yeah. Steed Charge, Drawn Quarter, fair enough. That's allowing us movement through everyone. And Shield Glare, of course, 9 Wrath for each enemy blinded. That's a quick top-up for this. Heavenly Strength, Vigilant, Insurmountable, and Towering Shield. Again, I would probably still have the Cheat Death skill in there, but I'm used to playing on Hardcore, so that kind of makes sense. As far as the Paragon points go, everything's gone into Strength, nothing in Movement Speed, nothing in Wrath or Vitality. Over here, we've gone attack speed, cooldown reduction, and a little bit mix and match over here. That's fair enough. Resist all and life regen are the failing ones out of this. I would normally go resist all maximum before doing anything else, and then armor or life, depending on the particular build. And finally, area damage. Yeah, I'm with Blessed Shield. That's a very good call. Resource cost reduction. Yeah, and life per hit, because you need to be hitting things to survive in this. It's not a bad spread. It's not a bad spread. Not the gear that I would necessarily put together, but a fun challenge rift nevertheless. Thank you very much for joining for this. I do hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have, then be sure to join me when we pick up with our main characters. I'll see you again soon.